are going to be part of this summit.
Yes, I am so excited.
Well, you ready to dive in?
Yes.
All right, Shavon. Okay, briefly tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Shavon Johnson. I do go by Shavon Danea. Essentially, I am a light of love and joy. So I do go by my pen name as well too, which is Nova Sun. It means new light, God's grace for me, because the way I show up as God's grace, and that means purposely illuminating transitional shifts here on earth. And I do that through my work as a spiritual coach for Faithful Sense. But I am also a mom to a beautiful 18-year-old girl named Kalia.
Oh.
Yes, I am also a self-published author and the founder of All Is Mind International. Just launched my nonprofit earlier this year.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So your topic today is own your shift and trust your senses.
Yes.
All right, well, let's get into it. Well, let's start with what's the meaning behind faithful sense?
So faithful sense is connecting your mind to your body to your mind, and your mind to your spirit, so that you can show up in action as the essence of consciousness. A lot of the times we move about and we forget where our mindfulness comes from. Our mindfulness comes from our relationship with God, essentially, our relationship to the spirit. So that's what faithful sense is.
Yes, mind, body, and soul. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So let's talk a minute to women entrepreneurs, because I know that you are fired up, you're focused, and you are fearless.
Yes.
But I'm pretty sure there was a point in time when you weren't always that way, correct?
Correct. Correct. I had to start from somewhere.
Yes, we all do. Yes, and that's what this summit is all about. So how did you gain the confidence and the courage to start your own business?
Living a life unfulfilled. So I'm 35 now. So I've been in my business. I just started my business in 2020. So for the last 33 years, I lived a life essentially unfulfilled, working for someone else, working 9 to 5, working 90 plus hours, building someone else's business. So putting that drive, putting that energy into my own business, something that I'm creating, and just adding my skills, stepping out on faith, putting my talents as well as my gifts into building my own business. Why not? Essentially, I was literally getting tired of wanting to get up in the morning. I was working from home, literally 10, 15 feet to come and sit at my desk. I wasn't wanting to do that for someone else, but to get up and do that for myself. I'm full of energy. I could get up, hop and skip and jump them 15 steps to come and do that for myself, but I wasn't wanting to do that for someone else. Wow. So that's what was giving me courage to finally take that leap and put in my notice to leave my job and start my own business.
Yeah. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stepping out on faith, and that's a big leap. There's a big jump. But what do you think holds others back? And what advice would you give an entrepreneur on how to get in alignment with their purpose and authentically share what they have to offer?
What holds people back is fear. That's the root of it all. It's fear, and it's fear of the unknown. I didn't know what was going to happen. I took whatever was in my 401k and used that to move forward and take that leap, invested part of it and used the other part to launch my business. So it's the fear that holds essentially a lot of us back, and the fear of unlearning what we've been taught about success and money. A lot of us have been taught, especially Black women, a lot of us have been taught that we either have to stay home and stay with the kids and let the man make the money, or we have to work in order to earn our money. And not be entrepreneurs. So it's unlearning that mindset and then relearning who we are as feminine women, empowered in business, empowered in our skills, empowered in our talents and gifts, and going out and finding the emotional root of our success, the emotional root of our money, and using that to empower our money in our healing our money and our mindset wrapped around our money to truly tap into how can we find and regenerate our abundance. And for me, what helped me do that healing was meditation. Morning and night.
Yeah. That's really good. It sounds like you're all in. And I love that you borrowed against your 401. I don't suggest that for everyone, but hey, you have to do what it takes. And
Yeah.
so, yeah. And that brings me to another question is how do you own what you're worth and confidently charge for your services? How did you do that?
I took my journey of the last 14 years and I analyzed it. I looked at what has helped me, what has not helped me, what has been successful, what hasn't been. And I journaled it, I documented it. I'm pulling out journals off the shelf and utilized my own experiences, questions that I've had to ask myself, and just reiterated that, perfected it, and put it into a program that worked best for not only me, but family, friends, and people that have really found transformation in it and through it.
Yeah. So we know that in life, we're going to always face some challenges.
Yeah.
Life can be hard. What are some lessons that you learned from 2020?
There's gratitude in solitude, and sometimes you have to take yourself away from others. You have to take yourself away from your surroundings, and just put yourself in a space where you can find peace and truth, your truth. And it's a truth from a higher self of you, a higher notion of you that you can't find with other people around you, inside your ear, inside your mindset. You have to really go inside your heart to find it, and know that it's coming from a certain stillness, a certain connection within that comes from your soul. Because when you hear all that's going on the TV and all that's coming in from the radio and all that noise that's coming in from outside, it gets to you and it sometimes wears you down and it burdens on your shoulders. So getting into a space of peace and stillness allows you to find clarity, and in a way that you can really listen to what your heart wants.
Yeah. That's really good. So speak to women on overcoming procrastination.
Make you a list and check it twice. Really think about what it is that you want. What do you want, and focus on that. I have a lovely planner that helps me out, and I also got a monthly, a weekly, and a daily planner. So this is my weekly one. So my monthly planner, I break it down. If I know what I need to do for the month, I write that out. Then this is my weekly one that kind of keeps me prioritized. What do I need to do for the week? And then just break that down. 3 major tasks a day. What do I need to have done today? I need to remain present in just today and get that done. And then if there's time to do the other 6-10 million things that I need to do, then yes, let me knock those other things out. But pacing yourself, really prioritizing and organizing time is really important, because self-care and finding that balance for self-care is also important too.
Yeah, you were talking earlier. We women, we're such nurturers.
Yes.
And we're running around all day taking care of everyone else, but self-care is so important.
Yes. And I tell a lot of the women that I work with, finding time to work on yourself daily, whether it's just making sure you take a shower before you go to bed and just having that time to wind down, take a shower with a candle, light an incense, turn the lights off while you take a shower, just giving yourself that moment in that space of peace. Close the door. Yeah. When you do it, lock it. Lock the door. Don't let nobody else in the bathroom.
Oh, that's good. You know, my daughter, she has 4 children. So she'll stay, when she comes home, she'll stay in the garage in the car for a while. And sometimes I'm talking to her while she's on her way home, right? And she goes, oh yeah, I've been home for a while, but she'll just stay.
Yeah, that is something I used to do when I was younger too. I will be driving home from work, but sometimes I'll just sit in the driveway in the car for a minute before I go in the house and just sit there and listen to music, just for a second, just 1 or 2 songs extra, and it's just a moment. Let me give myself a moment really quick. I love music, so that is something too. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. And then another thing too is reflecting at night. And like you mentioned, a journal. I keep a journal close by. I'm an artist.
Yes.
So I develop journals, and I keep them close by. And as a songwriter as well, I always got to write it down.
Always have to write it down. Yes. I love it.
Yes. So, Shavon, how do you define purpose? Talk to us a little bit about that.
For me, purpose is doing what you love. Doing what you love that brings you the most joy. I have seen a lot of pain and a lot of trauma in my life, which led me in my early 20s to live a lot of pain and trauma, thinking that it was normal to do and experience, and it wasn't. I learned later in life that it wasn't. So it took me a little longer in life to realize that this is how life should be. So really finding what brings you joy and creating what brings you joy, creating that love, and knowing that it comes from within and that you can create it around you. And that everywhere you go, that's how you should live your life. That's how you should show up. And that everywhere you go, you should just leave just a little bit in every space, because you will always be filled with it. You will always be filled with it. So you could leave just a little bit everywhere you go.
I say you should shine bright like a diamond. And like you said,
yes,
this sparkle. A little glitter.
Just a little glitter.
Yes.
Just a little glitter.
Yeah, that's how we should show up as women.
Yes.
Because women have a voice, and a lot of us, we, are ashamed or we hide our voice. But I said women are important, and your voice is important.
Yes, absolutely. I say, see your voice. See your voice everywhere you go. See it, uplift it, and be it.
Come on. All right. Woo, you're giving me some poetry today. So I have a few fired up questions for you. So don't think too long. Just give me the first thought that comes to mind. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. I feel my best when
I meditate.
Every day you should
Meditate.
I love it. It's never okay to,
Discriminate.
oh, that's awesome. Good. I thought you was going to say not meditate. So tell us about your free gift.
So my free gift is the power of visualization. And it walks you through using meditation, but it's through vision. So utilizing the enhancement of seeing what it is that you want and really being able to pull it into your reality through steps of meditating on it, which is getting still in your body, relaxing your body and relaxing your mind, and then contemplating on what it is that you want, really focusing on what it is that you want, prioritizing your thought patterns, and then really centering yourself and your heart space to really draw that vision and implant that vision into your heart so that you can really encourage it into your reality. So that is the power of visualization.
Well, thank you so much for your free gift.
You're welcome.
Ladies, make sure you get Shavon's free gift.
I do want to talk a little bit about my nonprofit, All Is Mind International. I did recently launch it early this January this year. So it is fairly new. It is a organization that is bridging the gap for youth, such as when I was younger, I knew that I was spiritually inclined and had a deeper relationship with consciousness and closer to God, and really did not know how to express it and create money off of it, honestly. So that is what the program is about. It does utilize my program Own Your Shift in it from Faithful Sense. So it's bridging the gap for youth 17 to 25 and giving them a way amongst humanity to really live in their purpose and create prosperity, whether they decide to go to college or whether they decide to become an entrepreneur.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And all of that is on your website?
It is on the All Is Mind website, which is www.allismind.org.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
And you can also find a link to it on www.faithfulsense.com as well too. So it is a combo on it too. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, what is one thing that you want to leave with people today?
Be the light of your love and joy.
Oh, that is beautiful. You're giving me so many good. Oh, I'm gonna have to write all this down. I love it.
I do say that I am the rainbow messenger, so I just sprinkle a little bit of light wherever I go.
Yeah, you have sprinkled it on us today. I love it, man. I'm going to write all of this down. Well, you have been a light today, and again, thank you so much for being part of the summit.
Thank you for having me. I'm absolutely grateful. Thank you.
Yes, I don't want to just talk about your age, but you're so young to be so knowledgeable. Where does all this wisdom come from?
Oh my God. Life and experience. Life.
Yeah. You know, it's been rough just the last few years. Man, you know, I was just kind of tugging along. I was doing live events. Did you have to pivot much since 2020?
Yes. Yeah, so doing more online virtual events and speaking engagements. Yeah.
Were you using like Zoom before 2020?
I was, yeah. I
Okay.
was. Not as much though, but
Yeah,
but
me.
yeah. But there is something about being live and being in a room filled with people. I feel like people can feel your energy more when you are in front of them and around them. But I think that when your words speak power and speak illumination, they can still feel it the same way too.
Come on, come on. We're gonna bring it through the screen right here.
Yes, yes.
You know what? I know it's so hard. I have a few ladies who's like, "Oh, I can't wait till you go back live." You know, and
Right.
you know what though? I probably will always do at least hybrid because I've met so many people, you
Yeah.
know, in other cities, other states, and out of the country.
Yes.
So now I
Yes.
have a hard time just doing live.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So you're right, though. You have to bring the energy. You know, I try to play music. We'll play a game. We'll dance and, you know, do some praise and worship. Because
That's
you're
awesome.
right. Being live, it's just something about it. You know, feel and touch, and we would pray, we would dance, and you know. So now I'm trying to do all of that online. But you're right. You got to really bring it.
You do. I mean, the more and more the years come, we got to figure out how to be more innovative. So,
yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. And so that was one of the things too that I did. I had to learn. I was learning how to edit and, you know, try to make my videos better.
Yes.
Yes, I'm cutting to pictures and doing things. And so it's been nice because it's so funny, you know, like during church and stuff, I would always take my camera because I was on praise and worship team. So I'd always take my camera. And so I had already started editing videos. So when 2020 hit, I was like, well, hey, let me just go and take this to a whole nother.
Right. Yeah. I already got a little experience behind me. Might as well.
Yes. Well, you have been such a delight to talk to today.
You as well.
Thank you.
I just want to thank you for holding space, not just for me, but for all the women, you know, that are coming into this summit, and just giving us this opportunity to share our thoughts and expressions with you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for answering the call. Yes, I just have such a heart for women and women entrepreneurs. And I just want us to get out of our comfort zone, own our fear, and stop playing small.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And I love what you said. Just leave a little bit, a little sprinkle wherever you go.
Wherever you go. Wherever you go.
Yes, I will always remember you. And I know the ladies will always remember you. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.